Introducing first, the fighter to my left, fighting out of the B2 Digital blue corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighed in at 255 pounds, with an MMA record of 1 win and only 1 loss. Representing Immortal Way from Versailles, Kentucky, Quentin Crazy Eyes Campbell! And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the One More Gym red corner. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighed in at 232 pounds, making his MMA debut and representing Fight Factory from Louisville, Kentucky, Blair Bad News Hoskins!
Fight Factory is a new gym. Head coach is Chris Griffin. They have Damon Bell. They have Jared Matthews there at Fight Factory. 33-year-old debut heavyweight.
Oh, wow.
Two orthodox fighters.
Crazy Eyes is kind of putting his head up a little bit. You got to be careful coming in like that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He's throwing the leather.
Campbell was throwing some bombs there.
Nice job of Campbell here. He's got that hook in.
If he can turn his guy out, turn into whoever gets on top here is going to have the advantage of the heavyweight category. Because all it takes is one big punch, and that can end the fight.
Hold his head. Head control.
Quentin Campbell's corner calling for head control.
Well, with Blair right now, he's got to relax. If he can waste too much energy right now, it'd be a big problem. So he's got to relax. It's hard to do, but you got to take a couple deep breaths and then fight. I used to like it. I used to have one of my cornermen who just tell me, Chris, 2 deep breaths right now, 2 deep breaths, and that'd get me to relax, and then I could fight.
Phil, I know your head coach, Phil Perkins, is big on that.
Yeah, he's not afraid to yell at you when to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, you need to, because you get caught up in the mix, and next thing you know, like, I haven't taken a deep breath in about 4 minutes.
It can happen.
Yeah. Oh, I'm holding my breath? That's a bad thing? Okay, I understand now.
Doesn't hurt to have a reminder.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, we got Quentin's doing a good job of holding him in tight. He doesn't want Blair to be able to sit up and throw those heavy punches. So what Blair needs to do right now is put a forearm across the throat, maybe try and look to posture up, and we can break that guard.
Very good. Keep that arm over his arms. There you go.
Yeah, Campbell's actually controlling here. If you're new to MMA or jiu-jitsu in general, this looks like a 50-50 position, but for my money, I think Quentin Campbell is in the advantageous position, actually.
Really?
I think so. He has the ability, as long as he's controlling the head, he's not getting punched, he has the ability to throw up submissions.
He's doing a good job of preventing Blair from doing much damage from the top. Despite being on the top, Blair is not doing any damage, really.
Yeah.
Well, position's only valuable if you're able to make it, work to your advantage. I mean, if the guy's on bottom and he's throwing up submissions, if he's doing the striking, he is, in fact, winning without a doubt. If neither things happen, usually they give it to the guy on top. But if you're on top and you're not landing anything, you're probably losing the fight.
Sometimes creates difficult decisions for
I'm
judges.
I'm not sure who I would give this round to.
Well, I mean, I'm not seeing either guy really do too much, or it's going to make it very difficult. I mean, like I said, if Quentin can, make it to where he can do a little bit more offensively from this position, you give it to him. But, I mean, nobody is really landing too much.
And Hoskinson with the pass to side right there.
Yeah.
That may have just secured.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't land much with it, but...
Someone's got to win the round.
Yeah.
Now, for amateur heavyweight fights, oftentimes people say, good luck seeing this one go to the second round. Well, what we have here is a couple amateur heavyweights who are going to the second round.
Yeah.
Test of the conditioning for the big guys?
Well, yeah, it's especially, more difficult, I think, for Blair, because this is his first fight. This adrenaline up he's never seen before, and I'm not real sure with Quentin Campbell if he's been to the second round. So usually your first time there, you're like, man, that sucks. I don't like this anymore. My arms don't feel the same. And when you square off, when you start at the very beginning, things aren't working properly.
We always see Damon Bell dancing in its corner. I like that. It's something different.
So do you think he's just trying to get his legs, or he just loves to dance?
A little bit of both.
It's pretty good music.
Yeah, I mean, I
can
feel like
jive
I'm
to
in a
this.
rave, you know? I don't know. Where's the glow sticks at?
I can get jiggy with this.
Right now he's trying to get him moving around. Blair's trying to hype the crowd up. There we go.
You always respect the good, pump up the crowd from a fighter.
So maybe, I mean, Blair looks like he's rejuvenated right now. I think he's fired up.
Blair circling, doing a good job of not being a still opponent.
See, not really a boxing pose right there. Got that left hand sticking really far out. Ooh, Quentin has that big weight advantage right now. He should try and utilize that. Looks like he is. He's pushing his opponent. Blair doing a good job of getting out of position.
Campbell landed a little bit of a knee there.
We've seen Campbell throw a couple knees so far. Oh, connected with the big
Yeah,
left.
that hook landed.
I mean, and it doesn't even have to land clean as we saw there, because it didn't land clean, but when you're that big and strong, it doesn't matter.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, he's going to go for a Kimura lock. He's got it locked up. I can't see from this angle.
Campbell able to straighten his arm and escape.
Nice defense from Campbell on the bottom to prevent the Americana.
Campbell's just going to be very strong and difficult to do anything to from that spot. With the Americana or key lock, it's just going to be tough. Now, if I'm Blair right now, I'm really going to make Quentin spend a lot of energy to get out of this spot.
Get the guard in. Pump up.
Pretty close fight thus far overall.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, you're going to have to give this part to Blair. He's kind of got the side mount right now.
Yeah, if Blair spends the remainder of this round on top in this position, I think, again, you have to give it to him. Campbell landed the hook on the inside, but Campbell needs to find a way to finish the scrambles on top.
And what Campbell's doing right now, he's trying to bench press his opponent off, and that just is so tiring. You have to move yourself and not him. He needs a frame and slide himself out right now. It's very difficult to do, or underhook. An underhook would be beautiful right now. He's doing a lot of things that require a lot of strength, and that's just hard to continue to do throughout.
Just in general, Campbell needs to be creating space.
Hold on a second.
Calmly stopping the fight again. And there we go.
Putting the mouthpiece back in. Once again, I'm not.
Don't let him out. Do not let him out. Keep that knee up.
I mean, and right now, Blair's really not doing anything besides making his opponent waste energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
he's not doing much damage, but he's definitely winning. I mean, he's doing position-wise, he's winning because Quentin's not doing any damage either.
I've been there before where I'm just happy to be on top.
Yeah,
you know? Not my fight that I'm the proudest of. But
he's got to be careful right now. If Quentin keeps giving those arms, he could get armbarred. And I'm surprised Blair's not throwing more punches right now, because you're in the mount position.
Yeah.
You got to start doing some damage at some point.
Campbell's just reaching straight up. He needs to get on a hip and start pushing the knee in.
Yep.
Watch fingers in the eyes, please. 10 seconds.
Throw some out. I don't think it's allowed to throw elbows right now as an amateur, but
right.
If you would have told me at the beginning of this fight we would see the third round.
Yeah, I would have probably said I don't think so.
I would
have taken the under.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Chris, what would you be saying if you're cornering Quentin Campbell right now?
If I'm cornering Quentin, I'm saying you're in a dominant position. Sometimes you keep ending up on bottom. We've got to end up on top. Do not let him get you down. When you get in those scrambles, we have to, number one priority, get on top. You get on top, rain down punches. You're stronger and bigger and heavier. You're going to finish this guy. Yeah. Look, if you touch him at all, you're going to hurt him.
Good hook there from Quentin Campbell. And he just lets Blair reach down, grab his leg. And like you said, if you can just finish on top, you're going to win.
Yeah. And push your opponent into the fence. Easy takedowns, drop in on singles, doubles. Use your size, wear him out, get on top, in the fight. I mean, but Blair's shown to be extremely tough, pretty durable right now. And he's ending up on top of the scrambles.
Yeah. Good on him. Hats off to him. And I train under Carlson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, and Chris Griffin is a Carlson Gracie black belt. It's one of our main positions is finish on top. You're in MMA. We're not playing guard. We're not playing, we're not doing any of that. You finish on top, and we're seeing that from Blair.
Yeah. Not that you can't win decisions off a bottom, but it's kind of few and far between sometimes.
You're cutting hard work for yourself.
Exactly.
If you want to finish on bottom.
Yep. All right, so here's where Quentin needs to try and keep it on his feet as much as possible. See, he's just kind of trying to bump.
Wow.
Campbell's ripping it.
Blair is trying for the level change.
Yeah.
He's kind of making it. Blair's doing a good job of smothering the punches. They're not able to get their full effect because he's so close to him.
Now, Hoskinson on this single leg again, but good job, Quentin Campbell adjusted.
So if Quentin can throw some knees, that can do a lot of damage with it. And Blair trying to throw a knee there from that close.
I think good advice coming from the corner of Quentin Campbell. They're begging him to break away and punch.
Exactly.
I think he has to end the fight, and his corner seems to believe so as well.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to think so. I've seen crazier stuff. See, they're wanting him to turn. When you're that much bigger and stronger, it's a lot easier to turn your opponent.
Break away and punch right now.
Once again, they tell him he needs a breakaway. Easier or harder to do than it sounds. What you need to do is kind of press against the throat with that forearm, create some space, break away and throw punches.
It looks like Hoskins is on his last leg, maybe.
He's looking pretty tired. He's got a long time left. Doesn't seem like it, a minute and a half, but...
And if Campbell's able to listen to his corner and break away and throw here.
Yeah. Like I said, Blair is doing a good job of not letting Quentin break away.
Yeah.
There he's broke away right now.
Campbell needs to stay at his range.
And Blair looks dead tired right now.
Campbell wants a finish here, bang.
Yeah, and he might get it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would almost pull guard at this point. I would not want to be on bottom of Quentin Campbell right now, but I don't think Blair has the energy to get a takedown, and he's taking a beating in there.
And what heart by Quentin Campbell to pour this on like this.
He obviously doesn't.
Great by Blair as well. I mean,
yes, both guys.
And once again, we're talking about, I don't think we're going to, obviously, after watching this, we're not going to see a 10-8 round. And this is more of a draw, you know what I mean? Because right now, you can really tell Blair is just hanging off for dear life. And if he doesn't get stopped, this should be a draw, but it won't be.
Yeah, it should, but it won't be.
I mean, he's just ducking his head and pushing forward.
Yeah. Campbell's absolutely dominating this round.
Yeah, this is one we talked about, the domination and the duration and all that. He's done all those things. But he won't get it, I doubt.
A lot of knees this fight from Campbell.
Wow. Absolutely, this should be a draw.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you dominate the round like that, we might see a split decision or a split. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the judges give it 10-8, but probably not.
The first two rounds were close. The first two rounds could have gone to either fighter. The third round was absolute domination by Quentin Campbell.
I mean, to be honest with you, I thought both of the first two rounds did go to Blair.
I agree.
That's what creates an interesting situation.
And that's what we're talking about. I think that very well could be called a draw. I think that was a 10-8 round.
I think that should be a 10-8 round for Campbell.
We agree.
What a fight.
Very entertaining fight. And man, just I mean, what we talked about, being an early amateur and seeing that level of, not knowing exactly what's going on and how to deal with that tiredness, they dealt with it very well, the best they could.
I can't believe Hoskins didn't fall over.
I mean, he was just ducking his head and running forward, even though he was taking a lot of punches.
Man, if Campbell only just had a little snap down at him.
Yeah, I mean, and this is stuff he's going to learn. He's going to learn from this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score the fight 29, 28, For the winner by unanimous decision, Blair Hoskins.
That is so unfair.
Well, like everybody here noticed, it's something that judges don't. A 10 ain't round.